Welcome back, College Baseball Central fans. It's the weekend rotation. You got me today. Okay, I'm here. I'm gonna break down all the games for you. We got guys traveling all over the country, going out and getting games, going live for you. Keep a look on all that. We got you covered on everything across the country. But you got me this morning here, staying here at my parents' house because I came down to Corvallis to go watch that game last night. We'll get into more of that, but just another great weekend of college baseball. Super pumped to be doing this again here. Every morning, every Saturday morning, we join you live. We go back and we recap a bunch of the games from yesterday, some stuff that happened over the week. So pumped, man. We're halfway into the college baseball season now. We're April, man. It's all college baseball from here on out, all the way till July. So we don't sleep till July. We're gonna get going right now. LSU and Oklahoma's first games we're going to talk about. LSU wins the first one 2-0. Cade Anderson goes out duels Kyson Witherspoon. Tremendous pitching duel. This was a great Thursday night game. Complete game shutout. Unbelievable from Cade Anderson. I think he threw 135 pitches, so way up in the pitch count. But he was terrific. The guy was out lightning there for LSU. Out dueling Kyson is something that not a lot of people have been able to do this season. So really good to see. RBI single from Jones and then an RBI double from Stanfield. That's all the offense that LSU would need in that game one, winning 2-0. Last night they win 10-2. A little bit more offense there for LSU, but the pitching stays the same. Pitching has just been really solid for LSU this season as they continue to shut down opponents. Going out there, huge effort. I mean, LSU just looks really good. Yeski's got that staff just dialed in. Tremendous effort there. So Pearson homers twice. Stanfield a pair of RBI doubles as he gets four more RBIs. As LSU continues to roll and just keeps beating the competitions in front of them. This LSU team, there's a reason why a lot of people have them in the top five. I do as well. I mean, this is a very good baseball team. Duke, North Carolina. So this is a big matchup here that started on Thursday night. Jake Knapp continues to be electric for UNC as he goes out there and gets the win. North Carolina wins 4-5 or 4-3 in that first game. 7 innings, 4 hits, one earned run. He's just really good there. Duke scores a couple late in that game, but not enough. Vanderbrake hits the home run there for UNC as the offense hasn't been really rolling for North Carolina quite yet. But they go out there and get the victory in game one on Thursday. Last night's game, Duke comes out and puts a little bit more offense out there. Jason DeCaro gets roughed up again. He's been hit or miss this season for UNC. It's been tough. Ben Miller caps off with a couple more home runs late in that game. But really, it was just Duke putting on the pressure early and often with that 4, 5, 6 hitters. Albright really stepping up, being really good for Duke as they go out there and get game two. Game three is today. So we're going to see who wins that river match today in a big matchup here in ACC ball. Duke's getting hot. UNC's trying to hold on to their spot. Big game today there for those two. Ole Miss and Kentucky. Now they were supposed to start on Thursday night. Got some weather. Had to make it a doubleheader yesterday. So first game, Kentucky walks off in extra innings. Huge one there. Devin Burks gets that single late to win that game for Kentucky. Big win as Kentucky at home needed to get something going. They go out there and take game one from Ole Miss. Tremendous effort there. Game two was a pitching duel. It was 1-1 heading into the ninth. A two-run pinch hit home run from Campbell Smithwick is what the difference was for Ole Miss. He comes up there huge for Ole Miss. Ole Miss sat down 20 of the final 21 hitters for Kentucky. Just a crazy effort there. So 7 innings basically, and just shutting down 20 of 21 hitters for Kentucky. Just a great effort on the mound from Ole Miss in game two, winning that one 3-1. Georgia and Texas. Georgia's been one of the hottest offensive teams in the country. They've come out there and they've just continued to hit. It doesn't matter who they're facing. Not the case. Jared Spencer shuts them down, man. Just absolutely brilliant for Texas in this one. 7 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run. Solo home run from Nolan McCarthy is the only offense that Georgia would get on the day. 11 strikeouts, just great. Jared Spencer goes out there and shoves and shows why he is a Friday night guy for Texas. He goes out there and really takes care of business, beating a super hot Georgia team. Borba and Gasparino both homer for Texas as the offense continues to feel like it runs through those two guys. and Flores as well. But those two guys have been so good for this Texas ball club, and they continue to win games. So this 5-1 victory at home is huge for Texas fans. Got a couple more this weekend, but this is a Georgia team that just cracked the top five in a lot of people's polls and going on the road at Texas. We wanted to see what they could do. Jared Spencer said, not so much. We're going to shut you down. So tremendous effort there from Jared Spencer as Texas goes out there and gets the 5-1 victory. Massive there for them. Yeah, Jake McKeever, he's going to Austin. He's going down and watching the game. So we'll see what happens there today. Kansas UCF. Now this is a Big 12 matchup, and people were thinking, myself, I had this one penciled in early as one of those great matchups that we are going to see. Dominic Vagley was great. He's just a real Friday night ace in the Big 12. I mean, he's so good for Kansas that he gives them an opportunity to win on every single Friday night that he goes out there and pitches. He does it again. Gives up just two in the second, and then he just kind of rolled. He's like, all right, I there's my mistakes. I gave up a couple runs, really good hits there for UCF. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to shut this down. And he did that. Brady Bollinger hits a home run early in this one, hits a home run late in this one. So the two home runs for him really gets Kansas rolling on the road, which is a tough series to go on the road to go face UCF in Orlando. Going down there and getting that victory. Kansas had some stumbles there a couple weeks ago. Feels like they have refound their footing. They're going out there and winning big ball games like this. Huge win on the road for the Jayhawks as they are going to be battling for a Big 12 championship this season. Good to see Kansas go on the road, though, and go get that victory. Again, Dominic Vagley, an unbelievable Friday night starter. If you guys haven't paid attention yet, go out there and watch him throw on Fridays. He's a true Friday night ace in this league. The game I was at last night, UCI, California Irvine, traveling up to Oregon State, two teams that are top 10, top 15, whatever poll you want to pull from. These are two very good baseball teams that are both in the hunt to be able to host a postseason regional. UCI came out and they just were the better team last night. There was no expectation, no difference. The UCI was just a better team. On the mound, they were better. I think they only gave up 5 hits last night. Themselves, they hit 14 hits. They won 12-0. It really wasn't a blowout game until late in this game. The Anteaters lineup just took professional at bats all day. Everybody in this lineup got a hit except for Jacob, who they pulled out in the first inning. Not really sure what happened there. There's some sort of injury going on, so their DH, they had to pull him out of the game early. But then his replacement got a hit. So every spot in the lineup got a hit last night for UCI. Spots start coming back for Nelson Keljo for the Beavers, so good to see him go out there and throw. But he was on a pitch count. He was limited, so he threw 40 pitches. He was pulled there early. But really, Kamach did a good job coming in. Segura wasn't bad coming in. Had some things go. Beavers were on the bases all day long. They just couldn't get that hit. They had guys in scoring position in 5 innings, and they could not get a run across. Credit to all of that of what UCI was doing. Tremendous there. Every spot in that lineup, like I said, got a hit. But James Castannola, he comes out, he goes 3 for 3, 2 RBIs, gets that first 2 RBI single there with bases loaded in the first off Keljo. 2 outs, huge single there to get them going, and then they just never really looked back as they continued to put runs on throughout the game. Took to the 6th inning really to put more runs on, and then they just kept adding. Very impressed for the UCI Anteaters. Irvine is a very good baseball team, very well coached by Orloff. I look forward to seeing them more this season, and I think that you're going to start penciling, looking at that Hawaii UCI series, and go, okay, winner of this series is probably going to win the Big West. Probably going to get a chance to host, depending on how those seasons turn out. UCI is putting themselves in a position where they are that team in the Big West, and they're saying, hey, we deserve to host. We might even be able to deserve to be a top 8 team. That's how good this UCI baseball team has been this season. And then going up on the road and taking out Oregon State at Goss, that's tough work. Not a lot of people come up here and win. Great to see UCI on fire. Hats off to you guys. I'll be down there today for today's game as well. Wake Forest and Florida State. This is one of those games that if you're an ACC fan, you circled going, I cannot wait for this one, the pitching matchup there. We're going to see what we got. It's 4-4 in the ninth. Great pitching performances up to that point, great hitting. Florida State comes up and walks this one off on a Max Williams single. This felt like a postseason game, and the excitement that was in both of those dugouts and the way that these coaching staffs handled themselves. Link Jarrett does get the walk-off win there for Florida State as they go out and battle this one out. It really felt back and forth all night. Florida State, all the pressure's been on them. Wake Forest has been trying to get their footing back after stumbling the last couple weeks. But man, Florida State gets out there and goes out there and gets the walk-off win, 4-5 in this one. Big win for Florida State. Going to see if they can win the weekend series, but going out there and getting that Friday night with the walk-off is always fun in front of the home fans. Alabama and Auburn. Alabama's been one of the hottest teams in the country. Auburn has been very stable. Butch Thompson, tremendous job, great coaching performance down there. He has never had back-to-back seasons of missing the tournament, and they win last night 10-0, shutting down Alabama's offense. Auburn gets 4 in the bottom half of the first. Really, just a lot of small ball, singles, doubles, defense, and pitching on display there for this team. Sam Dutton holds Alabama to 2 hits. This is an offense that's been on fire in Alabama, and Dutton goes out there and shoves and just holds them down to the 2 hits. 7 innings, complete game there for them as they win this one in 7. Huge win for Auburn to go out there and hold home court and say, hey, we know that you've been hot, in-state rival, little Iron Bowl action. No big deal. Auburn takes care of business there. Samuel Dutton has been really, really good on Fridays. He's been outdueled just a couple times, but the guy has been really consistent for Auburn, and he really goes out there and gives you an opportunity to win any Friday night. So big win for Auburn. Great to see them go out there and go get that victory and take care of business. ACC matchup, another big one that people circled early. These are 2 teams that were in Omaha last year. You're talking about Virginia and North Carolina State. North Carolina State took the lead early here. They were up 4-1 going into the 6th inning. Fritton looked like he was unhittable on the night. He looked like he was just dominating these Virginia hitters. Virginia started taking a little bit better approach, getting pitches over the zone. I don't know if Fritton was getting a little tired, but all of a sudden pitches were over the zone. Solo shot from Teal really gets that offense going. Okay, we're back in this. We're down 4-2. We got this. Get a couple guys on, and then a 3-run blast from Ferentz. I mean, this is the thing that they've been missing all season is that big home run, that big hit when they need it. That's what they had a season ago. They haven't been able to have that so far this season. If you're a Virginia fan, you've noticed that big long ball home run to get those RBIs and get those runs in hasn't been there. It was there last night, and they took care of business there, getting that run lead there. Virginia holds on. Big road win for Virginia as they just went on the road last week and won. Won at home last week. This is a team that needs to continue this momentum. Okay, they struggled early. These high expectations were out there. These fans were out there trying to get these guys going, and then they just were down early in this one and coming all the way back and feeling that big home runs. This is a team that has a lot of talent. They're very well coached. I have a feeling they're going to be way back this year. Virginia is starting to make that climb back up the hill to excellence. NC State's a very good ball club. Awesome to see them out there, but man, that's just that's a tough baseball game. This is 2 very good baseball games or baseball teams. Dominic Fritton is very, very good. On the other side, Jay Wolfork also very good. But yeah, Virginia takes care of it with the home run there from Ferentz. Really gives them the lead, and they never look back. Florida baseball. Vanderbilt 6, Florida 0. Florida is shut out again in SEC play. They have 1 win so far. This is just the strangest turnarounds that we've seen in college baseball. It's the team that everybody had, in the top 10 at least in their preseason polls, and everybody had them penciled in to be one of those teams that could possibly return to Omaha. They cannot find the offense. They just can't find it. It's just not there. Vanderbilt, R.J. Austin hits a pair of extra base RBIs. He has a triple and a double there, both getting RBIs early. That's all the offense they would need. I mean, and Vanderbilt pitching just shuts it down. J.D. Thompson, very good to start. He was getting hit around a little bit. He gets pulled a little early. Sawyer Hawks comes in, 4 innings pitched, 3 hits only, 6 Ks, gets the save. Just a tremendous effort there from Vanderbilt pitching to shut down this Florida offense and just keep them down. No offense for Florida as Vanderbilt wins 6-0. Florida's got to figure something out because, now they're 1-9 in conference play. Kansas State has been one of those hot teams that everybody's been talking about. Big 12, they're taking care of business. Oklahoma State's been on the other side of that, very cold. Hasn't been able to get any victories, hasn't been able to put it together. Oklahoma State wins this one 4-3 at home against Kansas State. Kansas State comes in there. They're scored twice and they push that lead to 4-1. Kansas State feels like, okay, we're good. Or Oklahoma State scores 2 more in the 8th, making it 4-1. We're good. Kansas State comes up, loads the bases in the top of the 9th, collects a couple of walks there with bases loaded, walking a couple runs, but they can't find the hit to tie this game up. Huge victory for Oklahoma State. They got to start making a stand to do something if they want to be in the conversation here. They have a below 500 record right now, which I don't think anybody had projected. Even if we thought that they may struggle in Big 12 play at some point, we did not see this coming as an overall record. But I feel like Oklahoma State fans and this ball club just feel like they need to start making a stand. And Kansas State had just cracked the top 25, so a good way to start at home and go out there and get a victory over a top 25 ball club. Got to continue to do it for the weekend. Got to figure out how to get more runs because 4 is obviously not going to be enough normally in the Big 12. So Oklahoma State getting the victory, but some things to build on there. And Kansas State just could not come back from this one. They tried. They got those bases loaded the ninth. They had the 2 walks. They had the opportunities there. They just couldn't get that base hit there to break that one open and come back and win that game. All right, folks, if you guys have not seen the scroll across the bottom of the screen, Chinook Seedery, man. Go out there, go buy your Chinook seeds, ChinookSeedery.com. Go out there, get sampler packs. Go out there and get some of your favorite packs. I know I had people all over the ballpark asking me last night if I brought any seeds with me. You got any seeds? Didn't have many, but I had a few. Folks were just going crazy for these sunflower seeds. They are the best sunflower seeds on the planet. If you have not had them yet, they got 8 different flavors. The flavor packs are tremendous. It's got so much flavor in all of those guys. Hatch chili has been taken off. Cinnamon toast is just crushing. So if you have not had any of the cinnamon toast ones yet, got to go out there and go get you some cinnamon toast. My favorite, smokehouse barbecue, of course. There's so many good flavors though. Go out there, go try some flavors. They're great for all occasions. Baseball games, going fishing, going golfing. Shoot, take them to a wedding. I don't care. They're freaking good. Take them everywhere. Sunflower seeds, Chinook Seedery. If you use our code CBC, you get 10% off your order, which is awesome. And then you go out there and go get that shipping, get it delivered to your house. You can go get these cool blue boxes that show up, and you know that you're going to have a great time with these sunflower seeds. Moving on to another ACC game. Virginia Tech has been hot, hot, hot. That offense has been on fire. They travel to Notre Dame, and Notre Dame does what it's supposed to do at home, which they just continue to beat teams at home. They win this one 7-2. Virginia Tech tied this game up in the 5th, and you're going, okay, this is where they just overtake. They start to build that offense. They get going. Nope. Jack Riddell just says, we're not doing this. It's not happening. 7 innings, a great ball. He stops this Hokies lineup that has been just tearing people up lately. Great win for Notre Dame at home on this one. The Fighting Irish get 5 unanswered runs there after the 5th inning. Virginia Tech just can't get anything going. Jack Riddell, again, 7 innings of really good pitched ball, just giving up just the 2 runs there to a team that's been on fire offensively. Again, we got the rest of the weekend to find this one out here. Virginia Tech's going to punch back, but a really good win for Friday night for Notre Dame there. Texas A&M fans, I don't know what to do. We knew it was going to be a tough task, right? Going down and facing Tennessee, that's never going to be easy. It's not a fun one there to go down to Knoxville and try to knock off the number 1 team in the country. Tennessee wins 10-0. I mean, Liam Doyle and Dylan Loy, they combined for a no-hitter. So A&M just has no offense, no answer. Showing up, it didn't look like they were ready to play ball. I don't know what's going on for the Aggies, but great effort there from Liam Doyle and Dylan Loy. I mean, it's 2 really good pitchers going out there. They're getting the combined no-hitter for 7 innings. Tennessee wins this one 10-0. Andrew Fisher hits a pair of home runs early for them. The Vols get going early. Curley and Inslee also home run in this one. Inslee's home run in the 6th put them up 10-0, and then they just needed the 3 outs to get out of this one. But big win for Tennessee. I mean, they continue to roll. They continue to beat whoever's in front of them. But A&M is now just 1 win. They're 1-9 now in SEC play, and then feels like it's going the wrong direction for this team, and they are under 500 now. So they got to piece it together. They got to figure out a way to go out there and get a couple victories this weekend if they want to punch back at all. But this has been all Tennessee. Tennessee's just been terrific this season. Now they're 10. They just winning this one 10-0 and throwing a no hitter. There's no question that they're probably the number 1 team in the country. I have them at number 1, obviously, and they continue to show you why. Western Kentucky and DBU. People are like, why are you talking about this? What does this game matter? Western Kentucky, I had this game slated in since Monday. I was very excited for this game. Western Kentucky's been very, very good. They're 25-5 and 5-2 in Conference USA play. The Hilltoppers are for real, folks. Keep an eye on this team. They can play baseball. And they go out there and they beat Dallas Baptist at home. Dallas Baptist is at home sitting there taking that 3-run lead early in the 1st. And you're like, okay, Dallas Baptist is going to do Dallas Baptist things. They returned so many players from last year's team. It's a very good Dallas Baptist team. People have them ranked inside the top 15. Western Kentucky's a very good baseball team. They go out there and just keep battling, keep battling. They don't give up any more runs for the final 8 innings. 3-run home run from Cameron Ross in the third was what put Western Kentucky ahead. And that was it. That was done. That was the end of it for them. They just held on to that lead for the rest of the game. Hartman and Higgins combined for 4 and a third, allowing just one hit down the stretch there as they shut down that DBU offense. Very impressive there. Hilltoppers can hit. Hilltoppers can play baseball. 25-5, nothing to scoff at. And now they're 5-2 and ahead of Dallas Baptist in Conference USA play. So big effort there from Western Kentucky. Good to see them there. Don't sleep on the Hilltoppers, folks. These guys are really good at baseball. Another ACC matchup: Clemson and Cal. Cal just keeps finding ways on Friday night, right? They just keep finding ways to stay in baseball games and play really good baseball games. Clemson is also one of those teams that just battles all day, battles the whole game. They just keep fighting back. Backish really has got these guys believing in themselves and thinking, they're just never out of a baseball game. Cal scores early. They held a 2-run lead going to the sixth. Listy home run there for Clemson goes, okay, and now we cut the lead in half. We're fine. Comes back up in the seventh and gets a 2 RBI double there that takes the lead there for them. And Clemson just starts to go and they get up to 6-2 at that point. Cal would threaten scoring 2 in the eighth. And you're like, okay, here we go. Cal's going to bounce back. Wasn't enough. That would be the final score there. It's a 6-4. Clemson ends up winning this one. Aiden Knack now 5-0, getting his fifth win, going out there being really consistent. Even though Cal scored early, he just kind of kept beating them up, just throwing strikes, attacking the zone, and really giving his team a chance to come back and win that game. Clemson continues to claw, bite, scratch however they can to get victories, and they go out there and get another big one there on the road at Cal. Not necessarily an easy place to play at the Stew, but man, good win there for Clemson on the road in ACC play. Another road team in ACC play going out to California. Georgia Tech travels to Stanford. Georgia Tech storms out, gets that 4-0 lead. Big start there early for them. They're okay, we cruise. No, Stanford comes all the way back, takes the lead 5-4 in this one here, and it takes a big effort there from the offense. Lackey, Lodis, Hernandez, they all get the offense rolling there for Georgia Tech. They get those runs scoring, and then they take that lead there in the sixth. Don't really look back. Mason Patel comes out of the pen. This guy is tremendous. He's a freaking rock star. It's unbelievable to see this guy come out of the pen. He's now 8-1 out of the bullpen for these guys. 4 and a third innings there, just really shuts down the Stanford offense just because of the one run on a sac fly. But Mason Patel, reliever, man. He comes out and just keeps shutting down ball clubs. And Stanford's a very good hitting club to go out there and stop them after they got rolling and scored those 5 runs in the fourth. It was a big deal there. Big win for Georgia Tech on the road. They got to take care of business for the rest of the weekend. But a great start if you're a Georgia Tech fan. That's a great win on the road there at Stanford to hold your position here in ACC play. And I think they moved to 9-4 now in the season in ACC play. Big matchup in Big 12 baseball. Arizona at Arizona State. I know it feels weird saying that that's a Big 12 matchup, where both these teams were in the Pac 12 previously and Big 12 before that. Arizona goes out there down to Arizona State. Arizona State had the lead early. This game gets tied up 5-5. Very good back and forth baseball game. Then Maddox Mihalakis goes out there and hits the 2-run bomb for Arizona. And the bullpen stymies this Arizona State team. They just shut them down there. 5 2/3 for Hintz and Hicks as they combine. Just 4 hits, 1 run down the stretch there, shutting down this Sun Devil offense. I mean, that was the difference is the bullpen came out for Arizona and shut down Arizona State's bats, and Arizona State gave up the 2-run home run there to Maddox Mihalakis. But Arizona goes out there and wins this game on the road at Arizona State. It's going to be a fun weekend to see these two continue to battle as the in-state rivals. But man, good win out there for Arizona, going out there and getting that road win at Arizona State. Arizona State had just climbed into the top 25 in a lot of polls. They're going to have to go out there and win the rest of the weekend. Arizona's another team that's right there on the fringe of that top 25. Both these teams are battling to win that Big 12 this season. Michigan at Oregon, a Big Ten matchup. This is one that has been, Oregon has on a 3-game skid. How do they come back? How do they start figuring out how to hit the baseball game and put this game in? Boy, they took care of business at home. The most complete game that I've seen from the Oregon Ducks this season. Grayson Grinsell comes out. He looks great, right? He comes out. He's the really Friday night ace. He finally gets out there, shows his business, shows why he is that Friday night ace, why he was a preseason All-American. Mason Neville comes out. He hits another home run. He gets on the bases. Man, he just causes problems for teams as that leadoff hitter for the Ducks. Great guy out there going out there and getting those wins there. Dominic Hellman gets another grand slam. That's all this guy does apparently is hit grand slams for the Ducks, but it's enough. They win 15-2. This was all Ducks all day. Grayson Grenzel, tremendous on the mound, and then the offense just continues to roll. Maddox Maloney, another big day also for the Ducks. This Ducks offense, when they are going, when they are true and they are right, and they're playing in the good weather, boy, this team is really tough. Really good bounce back win after a 3 game skid. If they can take care of business the rest of the weekend, put themselves in a position here, they're still right there at the top of the Big Ten. They have a chance to win this conference, but they're going to have to continue to have performances like this. And a 15-2 win at home against Michigan, that's a good start. South Carolina and Mississippi State, two teams that are maybe going different directions here in the SEC now. Mississippi State was hot early. That people had them ranking near that top 25, saying, "Oh, this is a good team." They're now 1-9 in SEC play as South Carolina wins 7-3 in this one. Mississippi State scores 3 in the bottom of the first. You go, okay, this is the offense. They're going to get going. Mississippi State has this opportunity to get out there and go get those runs and start this thing up. They go silent. Follow 8 innings. They don't score another run. They don't put anything else on. They get no pressure there. South Carolina just cruises. Brendan Sweeney comes in and goes 3 innings there and shuts it out, going no hits at all for the final 3 innings for Mississippi State as Brendan Sweeney comes out there and gets the save for South Carolina. Bo Hollins, big day for South Carolina fans, 4 for 5 with 4 RBI and a home run. He was the difference maker. I mean, he was your guy. If you're looking at South Carolina, you point your finger at somebody between him and Brendan Sweeney. I mean, those are the guys right there. That's what shut you down and won the game for you. Big win for South Carolina on the road at Mississippi State, which is a tough place to play, tough place to win. Going down there and getting a much needed victory there for South Carolina. Mississippi State, on the other hand, now 1-9 in SEC play. They got to figure out something. Pico Cone is good, but he just is not getting the run support. He's not getting what he needs from that team. But man, South Carolina, big win on Friday night, going down there and getting the victory. Last games here for you. We got Boston College at Louisville. They played a doubleheader yesterday, and the first game was 8-12. Louisville ends up winning that one. Huge game from Eddie King Jr. He goes 3 for 4 with a pair of doubles and a home run, 6 RBIs in that game. He is the difference maker for the Louisville Cardinals. They go out there and take care of business in the first one. And then the second one, it was all Louisville all day. They win 17-5 there in that one. Lucas Moore is my highlighted player there. He goes 4 for 4 with 4 runs and 4 RBIs in the second game. Tremendous effort there as Louisville takes both games and wins the series. Going to go for the sweep today. Louisville needed this one. This is a big bounce back for them going out there and getting this victory. This is a top 25 Louisville team and a Boston College Eagles team, the Golden Eagles team that's really been battling team and going out there and fighting. So big win there for Louisville to go at home and take care of business. Now they just need to finish off the weekend series. All right. One of my favorite segments, Who Did Something Cool? I got a couple for you. I got a couple this week for you. The big things, combined no-hitters. North Carolina gets one on Tuesday at home. First one that they've had in like 26 years. Great effort there. It was good to see Folger Boaz got to start 3 innings, and they just continue to shut him out, and they shut down Gardner Webb and win that one in a 7 inning no-hit fashion. And Friday night, man, Tennessee continues to stay hot, whether it's offense and pitching. This is a very complete baseball team, but they're going out there and they're facing A&M, and they we're gonna shut you down. We're gonna stop this game right now. 7 innings, no hitter combined between Doyle and Loy. I just unbelievable effort there, and then the pitching has been really good across the country. You see in a lot of these perfect games and no hitters, and it's just crazy to see out there that there's so much pitching with the offense being so on fire all season long. So something cool for me was that the pitching really dominated this week, and there were some really good performances from pitchers to go out there and really take care of business. So good wins there for these teams. Final thoughts, folks, as we head into the weekend. Go out and watch some baseball, man. There's so much good baseball across the country. I mean, go out there and go find a game. There's college baseball everywhere. You're going to go out there and see some people that really care about this game. Go out there, watch some baseball, folks, and eat some hot dogs. Go eat some hot dogs. Maybe take in a 999 challenge. Go have some fun. Take the family out. College baseball is the family sport. You can still get fans out there. It's relatively cheaper than MLB games. So you can go out there and go watch some college baseball. But there's some really good stuff going on all around the country. Go enjoy baseball. Thanks for joining me on the weekend rotation. Next week we'll have guys back here in studio. We'll do some more stuff. We're gonna push back all of my mid-season awards to next week, so we can ask these guys to join us here. So for Mark Ireland, thanks for joining us here on the weekend rotation. We'll see you guys again next Saturday morning.